Hi, this is a very brief tour into a Classroom Screen and the opportunities it presents. The first thing to say is you would need to Google Classroom Screen, and from there my next step would be to actually create an account, just because it allows you to save certain things. This is the free to use version, and I'm hoping that with some favourable feedback we might be able to buy a license for the paid version. The principal benefit of the paid version is that on opening your home screen you'll be able to create as many screens as you like, and you can have one per class. As it stands at the moment, it will not allow you to save a screen that you have made, and so from what I'm about to show you over the next couple of minutes, I have to create that every day from scratch, and that's a bit of a pain. So what opportunities does it present? Well, it's very, very straightforward. This is the main way it's used. You can set this to whole screen, so you can lose this information up here at the top if you wish. There we go. And I'm just going to give you a very brief tour into the basics. You can see here I've got my iconography of what are we learning and what will success look like. Those are images that I have added, and it's very easy to add an image just like this. I can open my settings and I can drag images in. With the paid for version, these images are saved for me and I can make an image bank. With the unpaid version, I have to bring the images every time. I can add text in, and as you can see, that's pretty straightforward. And that's these are the text bubbles that you see here. This is a tool I use a lot. There are websites that do this, of course. The advantage of Classroom Screen is that it allows you to have all of this stuff in one place. If I want to change my class lists, I can select from preset class lists that I've put in. You simply copy and paste the names in from Excel or from CMIS or wherever you store them. And that's me choosing my third year class, and I'd like to change the background color to yellow, and I'm done. And you can see that this works in real time. Like, you can set up a randomizer very, very quickly. The next one that's worth showing you is this group organizer. So again, you can see here I've got 5 groups, but how did I do this? Well, I can choose my class list again. I can change the number of groups to 4, and I can change the color of it and a bunch of other settings too. And it now organizes my class into the requisite number of groups. So I've got small groups, and I'm going to change them to a different group code. Here we go. And that's it. Now let's say I'm doing some cooperative learning and I want my groups to move from exercise 1 to exercise 2. Well, by clicking shuffle, I can put them into new groups, and for exercise 2 and for exercise 3, once again, new groups. However, I don't like Emma working next to Kaylin, so I can just simply move her into another group. And again, this is very lightweight, quick, and easy to use. And whilst there are websites you can go to that allow you to do this, they don't allow you to do all of this in one place. Another tool which is worthy of demonstration is the survey tool, which allows you to put a question in, allows you to put answer parameters in, it allows you to remote vote using a QR link or using the buttons on the screen. And again, there's lots of facilities that allow us to do this, but just none that are quite this immediate and quick, because that's it set up, and I can anonymize the results. Say for a starter task, my pupils can read this question and they can elect that option 2, whatever I've decided option 2 is. I'll give option 2 an answer. Work harder. There we go. There we are. And you can see that's instantly updated, and option 2 is of course the one they're all going to be voting for. And then I can reveal, once they've all sat down, they've passed my smartboard, they've tapped the button before they sit down, here's the answers the class gave on a question from last lesson, or as a, what success criteria would work for us in today's lesson. This can also be really useful as a plenary task, of course, because they can, in a relatively anonymous way, they can feed back, and you can then discuss the meaning and importance of the question that you've asked. I find that to be a very useful tool, and it has various settings where you can do a multiple choice, a kind of evaluative style question with smiley faces, or you could do true false. There are a whole bunch other tools which I won't waste your time having a look at. You can explore for yourself. But they are you know, like a popular one, for example, is this one, which just allows you using an icon to switch between silent work, whisper, work together. There's some quite nice little tools like that. That's it really. The rest of it is that self-explanatory. You can create additional pages for this class by clicking this button down here, and so you could in fact make an entire presentation, but mainly what I do is I just use a slide per class, and you can see that's how I do that here. So this would be my first year, and this would be my second year, this would be my third year, this would be my fourth year class that day. The paid for software allows us to save these pages that we make from one day to the next, and that would save a great deal of time putting in images like what are we learning and what will success look like, and so on and so forth. Okay, I hope that was a reasonably brief tour. If you've got any questions, please do ask, and I will of course do my best to help you.